want to be someone else. All we want is please. Giving no time to breathe. This is our identity.
Hey guys, Shane here, Flight Simmer. Welcome to another 737 NGX video. We are pushing back, just adding some fuel to the right engine. There we go. We are at KSFO and we're at stand or gate number 90 at Flightbeams San Francisco, the disappearing San Francisco, but I'll tell you about that in a quick sec. Today we're doing the milk run down to San Diego, so this is actually a viewer's request to do a flight from KSFO to KSAN, so that's what we're going to do today. Flight should take about a bit over an hour or so. Should be interesting. Weather's a bit bumpy along the way. Distance about 434 nautical miles. This is a true life flight, or a real life flight, or a realistic flight I should say. United, first time I've done the NGX in the United colours, flight number 1900. So if you want to see some really cool flights in video and some music and some fun and commentary, stick around. If not, have a look at the time slots down the bottom there and I'll point out the parts of interest. So let's listen to engine number 1 spool up and we'll get stuck in the taxi.
Sky, we can't help it, we're by your side. In the end, when the winter comes, we turn our backs, we can't help, we're gone. This is our identity.
So as I was saying, this is the Flightbeams San Francisco airport, the disappearing one I should say. I've actually purchased the whole version, but if I could get it to register and get it to work, that would be phenomenal. Spent about 2 or 3 hours this morning trying to get it to work and all the errors that it does in Prepared. So guys, any help out there, if you can give some insight, if apparently it's quite common, but that's why you only see the jetways as we're taxi along down to a runway 1, and we'll be departing straight out. So enough with that sort of stuff, but other than that, the ground textures and the taxi textures look absolutely phenomenal. So today's flight will be flight level 330. It should be a little bit bumpy, so that'll make things interesting. About 434 nautical miles for the flight per hour, I think I said, I believe before, and we'll be flying into San Diego. And it got an interesting arrival as we actually go in there, so looking pretty cool. So we're just at the bottom of the taxiway all the way down, and we're going to turn left here. We're going to cut across a runway 1 left to get to runway 1 right. So hopefully you guys had an enjoyable Christmas period so far, in between Christmas and New Year's. It's been great for me. I had a bit of a break in between videos, probably the longest break I'll have all year. It's been about a week, so very eager to get this one ready for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. So we've got a bit of a floating tram with the disappearing airport there. You can see the jetways, what I was talking about before, but that's okay. We'll line up very shortly. Actually, we'll hold short very shortly. Say that 10 times, and we'll get this bird ready to take off, and just whack on the anchors for runway left, and we'll get going. So just lining up to a runway 1 right. Hopefully I can get the line up correctly, but I'll shut up now so you guys can listen. Having some issues with some engine noises, so hopefully you'll be able to hear the roar, but I'll talk to you shortly when we're in the air.
V1.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
That was quite interesting. I couldn't keep it straight along the runway, so not my best takeoffs, but I'm just following the flight director now and just coming out of the initial climb so we can actually speed up, and I'll organise myself to try to get the autopilot to kick in, but I'm going to have to hand flight for a little bit longer so as we keep going. But we're going to drop off the wing view now. So we should have some of San Francisco coming into the scene here on the left window. Not too familiar with the city. There we go. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with outside view as we're departing San Francisco, and we're heading up and climbing up to our flight level 330. So talk to you soon, guys. Welcome back, guys. We're back in the cockpit, and we're chugging along. We're at 33,000 feet, and it's quite bumpy. You've had to leave the seatbelt signs are on. Just cut straight into the cruise because it's pretty much just flying through cloud the whole way. But things are going nicely at the moment. So just having a look at the clouds there. So that's from Actve Sky and cloud outs for the Service Pack 1 there, so can't really tell much difference, but they are still looking good. A bit of cloud layer on top there, but we're going to get into a montage that's halfway through the video, and we're going to have a look at the Delta 737 NGX. So I'll talk to you soon, guys.
Wanna be all saints, trying hard to be someone else. All we want is please, giving no time to breathe. This is our identity.
welcome back to the cockpit. So hopefully you enjoyed that little montage. I try to make them as interesting as possible for all the different camera views, but we're still travelling along. We're about 150 nautical miles from LAX, which is our top of descent is just before that. We'll be descending. The passengers would be very excited about that because it's been quite choppy. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. This video was actually meant to come out on Saturday, but you're going to see it Wednesday Australian time because I've got another test drive, but we had an issue downloading the particular test drive, and hopefully that'll be fixed when it's not a public holiday. But anyways, let's look at some clouds and a wing view, and then we should be ready to start our descent.
When we're under a summer sky, can't help it, we're by your side. In the end, when the winter comes, we turn our backs, we can't help, we're gone. This is our identity.
So we're just approaching our top of descent. Weather conditions have improved. It's only scattered clouds now, which is a lot better than it has been. So hopefully for our transition down, it will be smooth sailing, just adjusting the altitude indicator for the first sector. But this is going to be a really cool approach. We've got some what I call canyon flying pretty much in the 737. So it'll be interesting to see how we go. So let's get on to it. So we're a fair way into our arrivals for KSAN or San Diego. Just have a look at the scenery. Absolutely awesome. So we're going to be in some canyon flying as we come in for this approach. So we'll just be going up to Rhett and making a right hand turn going around and making left and right as we're going through some canyon. So you'll see what I mean in a sec, but it's going to be very interesting. I'm very much looking forward to it. So I'll come back to you guys as we're on approach for runway 27. Enjoy. Alrighty, so we're coming for our final approach. We've got San Diego there on the left hand side. Runway is just coming into view, and we're just coming through this bit of a haze layer that as we descended and then we come through the canyons of the mountains, a bit of haze has come through, but I can just see the puppy lights, and at the moment we are on track. Just putting the flaps down to 25, gears are down, and just slowing the plane now. So there's no ILS on runway 27, so just flying in manually. But anyways, I'll come back to you just a little bit closer, and I'll let you listen in as we come into land. So enjoy, guys.
500. 100, 50, 30, 20, 10.
And welcome to San Diego, guys. KSAN. So we've just landed in LatinVFR scenery. Phenomenal scenery. This is the third airport I've picked up in recent times from these guys. So going to turn left here. We're going to find gate number 30. But yes, if you didn't see, I landed without any auto brake. So that's my mistake. So either I'm very skillful or very stupid. But we managed to land. So. But we'll quickly taxi in and let's take a look at the replay. And we'll continue taxiing to gate number 30. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to check out some of the other videos I do, just take a look at the bottom left. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. And a thumbs up or a like would very much go appreciated. So thanks for joining us and talk to you soon. Cheers, goodbye.